Hi, welcome to the Frugal Frau. I'm Sukey, your host, and today we're going to make a three-sided strop, just like the one you see here. So you got a red side, a green side, and a white side. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, and comment. It helps us out, and we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Laminate enough stock to make a long, solid square piece. Make this long enough for the length of the actual strop surface that you want, plus the length of a handle. Tom is just using 3 pieces to do this. It may take you 3 or 4 depending on your stock. Clamp these pieces together until the glue has set. Cut 3 pieces of leather the size that you will need for the length of the working part of your strop. Plane the edges of your long square piece smooth. This is so you make sure you have a perfect square and that the edges are actually square with each other. Next, find the center of your square and then mark a line at the center and down at least one of the edges. That center mark is going to mark the apex of an equilateral triangle, which you are going to cut this piece into. The picture at the upper left shows the marked lines and also have them a little bit cut out with the knife already so that the saw will follow all the way down, because this is a long way to saw. Tom is using his Rouge saw to make both of the cuts down the block of wood that he made so that he can have a long equilateral triangle. This was a rather hard task, and he did have to take a break in the middle of it. We won't show you the entire process. That was the final cut. Now, once they're all cut, you will have to smooth each of the 3 edges of this equilateral triangle. Tom has used his hold downs and numerous pieces of blocks of wood to make this secure, including a little dog at the end that has a little screw in it so that it grabs the wood. Be sure to get this very smooth because it will make your end product much better, and you'll want your leather to lay very flat upon these surfaces. Glue one side at a time, and of course then you'll have to clamp it to keep the leather flat. And then once it is unclamped, you can then trim that piece of leather, and then of course you'll have to do it on the other 2 sides. Okay, the clamps are off and the glue has set. Time to trim this first side. So Tom's just using a straight piece of wood to guide his knife along the edge so that he can cut the leather nice and straight. Tom is now trimming the last side. And then after this, he'll cut a handle into the edge where the leather isn't. How you cut that handle is really up to you and how you shape it. I didn't think we got any footage of that, so sorry about that. But anyways, I think you can figure that out. After you do that, it is time to place or rub the rouge into each side. You'll want one color per side. We used Scotch & brand rouge, and then we rubbed the white, then the green, and then the red on each side. That is one color per side. And then we wrote 1 where the white is, 2 where the green is, and 3 where the red is, corresponding to the order you would want to strope, going from lowest grit to highest grit. And here's a picture of our completed strope, and this is the green side or second side, and you can see it clearly marked in this picture.